Forget everything you think you know about affirmations. This isn't just positive thinking. Your words are not harmless. They are frequencies, electrical impulses that travel through your brain, reshaping the very pathways that determine how you feel, what you attract, and who you become. What if the reality you're living right now isn't the one you're meant for? What if every "I can't," every quiet doubt you repeat, has been wiring your mind to keep you exactly where you are, while your potential waits just outside that loop? The truth is, your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. Each time you speak an affirmation with emotion, you're sending a signal, a command, to the subconscious architect of your life. In this video, we're going to uncover how affirmations can literally rewire your neural circuits and shift you into a new energetic frequency, one aligned with your highest intentions. Because change doesn't begin in the world outside you. It begins with one thought, spoken often enough to become truth. Every thought you think leaves a trace, an electrical imprint that your brain quietly records. Over time, these traces form networks, and those networks become your patterns, the invisible architecture shaping how you see the world, how you feel about yourself, and what you believe is possible. Most of these patterns were not chosen consciously. They were built long before you were aware, through repetition, emotion, and the energy of the people around you. Every time someone told you you're not enough, and you believed it, your brain carved that pathway a little deeper. Every moment you replayed a memory of failure, your neurons strengthened that connection. That's how the mind builds a loop, a self-reinforcing system that filters everything through old stories. You don't even realize it's happening. You just wake up and feel the same emotions, make the same choices, and attract the same situations. All because your brain has memorized the pattern of you. But here's the miracle. Neuroscience shows that these neural circuits are not fixed. They are living, breathing networks that respond to your focus, your thoughts, and your intention. Each new thought you choose to believe, especially when paired with feeling, begins to weaken the old wiring and build a new one. This is why awareness is everything. The moment you see your old story, you're no longer trapped inside it. You step outside the pattern and into possibility. So ask yourself, what beliefs have been quietly scripting your reality? And more importantly, are you ready to rewrite them? Let's go deeper. Affirmations are often dismissed as surface-level positivity, words you repeat and hope something changes. But when understood correctly, they're one of the most powerful tools for rewiring the brain. Your brain is not static. It's constantly reorganizing itself through a process called neuroplasticity. Every thought you think fires a set of neurons, and every time those same neurons fire together, they wire together, forming new connections that make those thoughts easier to think again. This means your brain becomes a reflection of your most repeated ideas. If you often say, "I'm not good enough," your brain builds a fast lane for that belief. But when you replace it with, "I am growing, I am capable, I am worthy," and you feel it, you're constructing a brand new pathway. Think of affirmations as mental weight training. Each repetition strengthens the neural muscle of a new identity. At first, it feels awkward, even fake, just like lifting a weight your body isn't used to. But the more you practice, the more your subconscious accepts it as truth. Science can see this. In brain imaging studies, people who practiced affirmations with genuine emotion activated the same brain regions involved in reward, motivation, and positive self-perception. Their biology started to match their words. And that's the key, emotion. Without feeling, the words are empty signals. But when you infuse your affirmations with belief, curiosity, and gratitude, the brain responds. It begins to code that feeling as your new baseline. So no, affirmations aren't about lying to yourself. They're about teaching your brain, patiently, intentionally, to remember who you're becoming, because your words don't just describe your reality, they create it. Now that you understand how your brain rewires, let's talk about how to do it intentionally. Think of your affirmations as blueprints, codes you're giving your subconscious to build from. The words matter, but even more than that, the energy behind them matters. The first rule is simple: speak in the present tense. I am, not I will be, because the subconscious mind only responds to what feels current. When you say, I will be confident, your brain hears distance, a future you might never reach. But when you say, I am calm, grounded, and confident, your neurons start firing as if that reality already exists. You're not pretending, you're training. You're conditioning your brain to recognize that version of you as normal. The second rule, emotional resonance. Emotion is what tells your mind, this is real. It's the feeling that anchors a belief in place, the signal that tells your nervous system, this is safe, this is true. If you can't feel the emotion yet, imagine it. Visualize what it would feel like to already be living that truth. Your brain will follow your imagination's lead. And the third rule, specificity. Be clear about what you're rewiring. I am happy is too vague. Try I am peaceful and present, no matter what's happening around me. Feel the difference? The second one tells your subconscious exactly what to build. Let's make this simple. When you speak your affirmations, think of it like talking to your own mind, with clarity, not force. Instead of saying, I will be rich, pause, take a breath and say, I am aligned with opportunities that multiply my abundance. Feel how that one already carries movement. It tells your brain that the flow has already begun. Or if you've been saying, I want to heal, notice how that word want keeps the healing somewhere out in the future. Shift it instead to, I am becoming lighter, freer and whole every day. That's not pretending. That's instructing your subconscious where to go next. Each time you repeat it, say it as if your cells are listening. Because they are. You're not asking life to change for you. You're showing life the new frequency you're choosing to live from. When you start using affirmations this way, something subtle begins to shift. At first, you may not notice anything dramatic. You might just feel a little more centered, a little lighter. Maybe you respond differently to something that used to trigger you, or opportunities start showing up in small, almost coincidental ways. That's your new wiring coming online. That's the universe, or if you prefer, your subconscious, beginning to match your new vibration. And here's the part most people miss. It's not about saying your affirmations perfectly. It's about showing up for them, even on the days when you don't believe a single word. Because those are the days your brain is paying attention the most. That's when new connections are forming. That's when you're proving to yourself that you're no longer the person who quits on change too soon. You see, every time you repeat an affirmation, you're voting for the version of you that already exists inside. The more votes that version gets, the louder its voice becomes. Until one day, it's not an affirmation anymore. It's just who you are. So trust the process. Keep speaking the truth you're growing into. Keep showing your mind who's in charge of the story now. Because you're not just trying to manifest a better life. You're learning to become the consciousness that creates it. And when that happens, the outer world has no choice but to rearrange itself to match your inner one. You're not becoming someone new. You're remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. That's the power of a rewired mind. That's the beginning of your new reality. Take a deep breath. Let everything you've just heard settle in for a moment. You've already started the rewiring process, simply by listening, reflecting, and allowing new thoughts to take root. Remember, change doesn't happen in one grand moment. It happens in the quiet, consistent practice of showing up for yourself. Word by word, thought by thought, day by day. Every time you speak an affirmation, every time you choose to think differently, you're carving a new path in your mind. And soon, that path becomes the road you walk naturally. So tonight, when you lie down to rest, let your subconscious continue the work. Let it carry your affirmations deeper, past the noise of the day, into the place where real transformation begins. If you're ready to go deeper into this new frequency, listen next to soul-cleansing sleep hypnosis, a journey designed to help you release old energy and reprogram your mind while you sleep. I'll leave the link in the description below. Your new reality isn't waiting in the future. It's unfolding right now, in every breath, every belief, and every word you choose to repeat. You're not just thinking differently, you're becoming different. And this is the beginning. You're already becoming the energy you've been seeking. Until next time, keep choosing peace, keep choosing alignment. Thank you for watching.